Let's go over the top 5 causes of leaky gut. So what is leaky gut? Leaky gut is when the small intestine lining is not keeping things out. And it's twofold. It's keeping the bad stuff out, but it's also keeping undigested food. So your food needs to break down to a certain size before it gets into the bloodstream. Once it's in the bloodstream, then we're going to be able to utilize it. But if it's getting in too big, then it can stimulate this immune inflammatory cascade that can drive autoimmune, that can do all these different things. And so what we look at is what is causing leaky gut? What is causing that damage to that small intestine lining? And so here's some of the basic things that can contribute to leaky gut. Antibiotics. If you've been on antibiotics lately, if you were on a whole bunch of antibiotics as a kid, if you had a bunch of ear infections, strep throat, any of these different things, you probably have what's called leaky gut. If you have had food allergens, whether that's gluten, that's one of the main ones, but dairy, corn, soy, any of these other food allergens, that can absolutely be part of it. If you are under constant stress, and stress, we know high cortisol is going to impair the rebuilding of that gut lining, but it's also going to cause damage to that gut lining as well. We know that if you are dealing with any type of microbiome dysbiosis imbalance, meaning your good bacteria, your bad bacteria are out of balance, that can absolutely cause leaky gut as well. These are some of the main reasons why we see leaky gut in people. And remember, the vast majority of people that have autoimmune conditions have leaky gut. And how do you know if you have some of these things going on? You have to test. You get that blood work done and you look at your cortisol, you look at your DHEA for your adrenals, you look at your eosinophils to see if there's leaky gut, you look at neutrophils to see if there's bacterial infections, all of these different markers, and then you're going to know exactly which systems you've got to work through and get that body back.